The good Reverend Dr. Paxton J.A. Price, founder of Paxton's Foundation and Church of Redemption. He is an entrepreneur, a TV and radio host, better known as The Rev. This show is designed just for you, the listener, to educate, entertain, and equip you. Now sit back, buckle up, and now let's roll with The Rev.
America, you know time it is. Your main man, the Red Faith in Sports. You know what we do every day. We bring you the latest in sports. And Ryan, your desk look a little different, brother. Your desk like got something different on it.
Well, you know, I lost a bet.
You're right.
I lost a bet. I'm going to man up. Well,
you're a Cowboy fan now.
Well, the bet was a cup.
Well, it was the cup, but I had purchased something to go inside the cup.
I was getting ready to say
make the gift better.
I walked into the studio. That's the first thing I seen. I said, "This is."
I was so sure I brought it prior. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna get this now because I already know what's gonna happen.
You know, this will be.
You a Cowboy fan?
This will be no.
Yeah, that's number one. No. I see Cowboy on there. I see it says Cowboys on there.
You lucky because before I walked out of here, I had pulled out the Windex. I was gonna make sure the helmet. But Jimmy Butler, Miami Heat. They say these are the hardest games.
Right. Boy, that Cowboy thing look good.
No, it's a little bit.
Hey, five times think about the Cowboy thing. Yeah, my man, now you on point now.
My allergies starting to act up over here. I'm allergic to some things. You know what I mean? Hey, welcome back, five time. Welcome back.
Thank you, my man. Thank you.
You know what I mean? I know. You had a conversation.
Yeah.
The Rev had you a little mad. Yeah. When he was down in Orlando. But we're gonna keep that to ourselves.
He fooled with the big balls, Mickey. I don't
like
that.
Yeah. That's how things go.
Right.
So in this game, Rev, Miami Heat. I'm apologize to my mama.
Right.
Because my mama told me to never to bet.
That's right.
You know what I mean? And this is the kind of
you in there better. And you got the Cowboys.
When you bet, this is the worst things.
The number one fan.
It's the demonic stuff come your way. You know what I mean? Demonic. That's what she told me. Demonic things will come your way.
It looks so beautiful.
God.
It's so beautiful over there.
Halftime, I was good.
Yeah, halftime, you was all right.
Miami up 6. I'm like, Boston, they can't. They don't got nothing for them.
At halftime, I had told my wife, and she was like, well, why didn't you pick Miami? I said, because Boston's going to win. She said, well, Miami won the other games. I said, yeah. I said, but what's going to happen is Boston is not going to allow themselves to be swept. They got too much pride. She hung about, I don't know. I think I'm siding with Ryan on this. I was like, okay.
I appreciate that, Miss Price.
I was like, okay,
I appreciate you, Mrs. Price. See what I'm saying?
You'll see.
Man.
The Red been watching sports for a long time.
I don't know. I mean, was it third quarter?
Third quarter.
Yeah, Al Horford hit 3 straight threes. Grant Williams showed up.
Yeah, Grant Williams really showed up. I mean,
yeah.
They showed up as a team. They ain't want to get swept.
And you know the thing about Grant Williams? Grant Williams is a decent role player.
Yeah.
He's equivalent to Austin Reeves. He'll give you a couple buckets here and there, but he learned from the other game. Just play and don't say nothing.
That's right.
Yeah, don't say nothing to Jimmy Butler.
Leave Jimmy Butler alone.
Don't say nothing to Jimmy Butler.
That's number one thing you got to do. Leave Jimmy Butler alone.
Yeah. Tatum, I don't know. This playoffs, it seems like Tatum is he doesn't play well unless his back is against the wall.
Yeah, I mean.
Fourth quarter.
And I was thinking, this is why I thought they were going to win in the first place. You had the last couple of days, you had to hear all that talk that y'all quit and y'all didn't play well and maybe the coach should be fired and Jayson Tatum didn't show up. So I already knew what was going to happen. They was going to show up, and when they showed up last night, I was like, there they go. Yeah. There they go. And
at one point, I didn't realize it. I mean, Miami was up 14 or something like that. And they went on a 19-0 run.
They said, not today.
Yeah, it was. I'm sure, like you said, the coach called timeout. He got to whining. But I'm sure he was like, look, y'all, this is like, do y'all want to win?
He didn't say it like that. He was like, come on, guys, listen.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we don't win, they're going to put me out here, I'm telling you. Yeah. Y'all like me or something? Y'all like me?
And I mean, they was playing. Jaylen Brown playing like he really don't like the coach.
I mean, Jaylen Brown was like, I don't think of this cat. I don't like this
Yeah,
cat. This cat.
I don't know how long I'm gonna be here.
Yeah. I ain't gonna be here next year in the first place.
Yeah.
I ain't care.
I feel like something's wrong with Jaylen Brown.
Yo, something wrong with him.
Like he's not. I don't know what it is.
He think about next year.
Yeah.
Where he gonna be at?
Yeah, he contemplating on them teams. He might, he might be looking at Milwaukee.
That's why I knew it was Tom Brady's last year. When he signed that contract to be an announcer, what you can never do is be in two places at one time.
And try to focus.
Yeah, you can't. It won't work.
Mm-hmm.
You got to be wherever you're at. You got to be totally there.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever try to be two places at one time, it won't work. I give you a story. It was back in the day, of course. It's a long time ago. The Rev had two girlfriends. And their names were very close. Very close. And the Rev would be with one and with the other. And one time the Rev called the one girl by the other girl's name.
In person?
And barely made it out there alive. I barely made it out alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be two places at one time. You gotta be focused.
My grandpa always said, you can't get away from yourself.
Yeah.
He said, if you run across the street, you're going to be over there.
You better be focused.
Yeah.
That's what I think about Brown. I think Brown is thinking, I got all these options and where I'm going to play at, and he's not really focused on where he's at right now.
It's, like you said with Brady, especially if you sign a $360 million.
He already signed the contract. I already knew that was his last year.
When you sign a $360, listen, Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
I'm here.
You two different places.
Yeah, I'm here, but you
signed the contract. That means you got to work on being an announcer and understand what being an announcer is, and then you try and work on the team as well. No, it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, it's and I can see that with Jaylen Brown, right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Especially now, going down 3-0, and I think Brown throughout the game was, we can't, in the first half, we really can't do much of nothing.
You're right.
I'm just going through the motions now.
Just going through the motions.
And Tatum, I think he hit a couple shots and then he started getting a little confidence. And you seen Marcus Smart and everybody else get a little confidence.
Right.
But that's the only game I think, Rev, that they're going to get.
Yeah, I would not be surprised that's the only game they win. If Miami goes to Boston this next game and win, I would not be surprised. And I expect Jimmy Butler to really show up this game.
Yeah, because he was off.
Yeah, he was off.
Yeah, he had 9 points going into the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So
he got hot during the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he had 13, I think, in the fourth or 14, something like that, but it was a little too late.
Yeah, so I expect Miami to feel like their back is against the wall, go on the road, be focused, and Jimmy Butler say, "I'm going to take this game over."
Yeah, let's get this thing over with.
Yeah,
because it's going to change the dynamic. You going back to Miami up 3-2.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's let's get this thing over with. Let's
not take no chances.
Yeah, let's not play no games. But again,
play with your food. Boston
got a little bit of they feel like they got a little bit of life.
I mean,
they were saying they should, they let us win one.
Funny what confidence does for a person, doesn't it? They start talking, they let us win one, and now we.
They was walking off the court, but they hit all the way down.
Third game, they quit in third quarter.
Yeah, but like you said, it's pride.
Yeah, it's pride.
It's a pride thing.
It's
now they can say, we ain't get swept. We went out fighting a little bit.
Yep. Now they can say, man, if we didn't play bad that third game, or you know what I mean? Now you feel better about yourself.
Yep. So it's gonna be I'm anxious to see because I feel like Miami too in that second half was kind of lazy on defense.
You know what I mean? You up 3-0. You feel like we got control. You up in the game, so you like we got control of it, and it's human nature. The other team, like, nah, we ain't going out like that. You like, oh, we got control of this. That's what happens.
Yeah, it's well.
You ain't lost in 3 games.
I know.
You feeling yourself.
Yep. And it was it goes to show too with Miami that they going as far as Jimmy Butler goes.
Yeah, of course.
Jimmy Butler they depended on him. He was really off.
Yeah, he was.
So I mean, we'll see. He got him back into the game by himself, but. Bam, come on, Bam. 10 points, man.
Yeah, that was Jimmy going to tell him. Jimmy going to tell him, listen, we need all hands on deck. we on the road. We got to be focused. We got to stick together. And then I think they're going to win. I think they'll beat Boston
in Boston.
Yeah,
yep. Mm-hmm.
In this series.
You think that's worse, Rev, to keep yourself alive or to lose at home and they going to the finals on your home court?
Well, no, because now you got that. Man, we would have. They were just hot to game 3.
Yeah.
If we didn't lose that game, we'd have been right in the series. You know what I mean? Now you talk yourself into feeling better about yourself.
Yeah, but that's something walking off the court, losing the series at home.
Yeah, you can say, we just got in the hole too deep. But man, if we had played better that third game, we could have won. You know what I mean? So you just feel better about yourself.
And then you can't. But the way they played in that third game,
that was the key.
That was horrible.
That third game was so bad that there was talk about their coach being fired.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's bad.
And
he heard it.
Yeah.
He in practice the next game like, listen, y'all, whatever we do, we just got to win this game.
And you know how he finished it.
Yeah.
If we don't win, if we get swept, when we get back and we get back collective suicides the first practice. So it's on y'all.
They were like, man, we ain't running suicides. They ain't gonna be here tomorrow.
How about it? Jaylen Brown said, I ain't gonna be here next year, so it don't even matter to me.
He ain't gonna be here. We ain't running nothing. But yeah, I'm sure he was telling. And as a coach, your job on the line, you start talking that family talk. We family. We all in this together. If one of us lose, we all lose. You start talking family then, boy.
Yeah.
You everybody family then.
And two, with
how your mama doing? I always loved her.
I know you wanna. When we going out to dinner, man?
Yeah. And tell the kids I said hi. Tell them uncle said hi. You the uncle now.
When you look at Miami, a lot of these players, they didn't have a good game, man.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler had 29, and that's just because of what he did in the fourth.
Right.
Kevin Love was averaging 10 points in this thing. He only had 6.
Yeah. When you up by 3, you at home, you got a little tendency to relax a little bit more. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And feel like, okay, we got this, and we could just push that button and turn it on. And that's not the case. And I think they found out. It's a reminder. That's why in the NFL, I know we switching sports, but in the NFL, the best thing to do is get a loss out early. Mm-hmm. Because if you don't, and you start getting too uppity with yourself, you're gonna lose in the playoffs. That's what happened to the Patriots when they was undefeated that year.
Yeah. That
Giant team couldn't see them about nothing.
And that ended the season game when they played the Giants.
Yeah.
And it was 35-38 or something like that. You gave the Giants some confidence, like you were talking about. And the Patriots were saying, we made a couple mistakes. It's all right. We'll be all right.
We all that in a bag of chips.
And we figured out how to win.
Yep. It's like that in all sports. Mm-hmm. And that's why you got upset. That's why upsets are so big in March Madness. That's why upsets so big in all the other sports, because it's a confidence. You can't be too confident, but you got to have some confidence. Mm-hmm. So there's a balance that you got to keep. This is the same balance you got to keep in life, by the way. You got to keep a balance. Can't be too high. You can't be too low. Mm-hmm. You got to be right there in the middle.
Mm-hmm. When all kind of things come your way, just stay even killed. And we're gonna see how Miami responds to that.
I've seen it done to pastors. I've seen pastors lose their mind. I mean, literally lose their mind. They preached a good sermon, and people came and told them that their sermon was so good, and they literally, I saw them. I literally watched them they lost their mind, and all of a sudden, they want to come in with security, and all of a sudden, they want somebody to bring them water, and they just lose their mind. But you got to stay even keel. If you stay even keel, you can say, you know what, I did good, but I still know where my help comes from. My help comes from the Lord. Mm-hmm. I can't let myself get above where I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that is, sometimes it is, human nature. I heard
for anything and everything.
I heard somebody say, money. The more money you get, it just shows more of who you are.
Yeah, it just exposes your character.
Mm-hmm.
Money is an amplifier, so it amplifies who you really are. That's all it is. That's why people who win the lottery, people who win the lottery, then they broke after a few years because it just amplifies who you are.
$200 million, you broke.
And you broke.
And you talking about anxiety?
If you can't handle $200 a week, you can't handle $200 million. It's still the same thing.
Whew.
It's just the amount you can't handle it.
I'm. This is the look at Denver.
Yeah,
Denver stayed even keel. All the way through the whole thing, all the turmoil that what the Lakers were throwing at them.
Not too high,
nope.
Not too low.
We good.
When you up by 20 or when you down by 20, you got to have the same mentality.
Play the same.
Stay focused.
That's why I think Miami's a really good team, but that's why I think Denver is going to be the one to win it all.
Yeah, I think Denver would be a better team, and my game plan would just be stop Jimmy. I mean, we can't stop him, but we could contain him a little bit. Yeah,
because we know
we
that
can wear him down.
Yeah, and we know that there's nobody.
Yeah.
On Miami or Boston who can stop Joker.
Nobody.
I wish you would put Horford on me.
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 50
Come
points,
on.
50 points, 50 rebounds.
Without the free throws.
40 assists. It'll be ugly.
Golly. Well, Boston,
they did their job.
Yeah, Boston did their job.
They did the one thing I needed them to do.
Yeah.
Win yesterday.
I tell you what, as soon as this show's over with, I got to sanitize this table. I tell you that.
Oh, you look good as a Cowboy fan too. You look good.
It don't
look at him, America. Look at him close. He look good. He look good as a Cowboy fan.
I mean, you could just
that thing look good. That thing look good.
But you can see it on the camera.
It look good.
See how it's leaning away.
It's on a slant.
It's nasty. Yeah, it's nasty, man. It's nasty. It's nasty.
Oh, it's good.
See, but this is another reason why I can hate Boston.
Yeah, that's true.
There's so many things with Boston that just keeps
they keep messing up.
But this right here, this is the breaking point right here. This right here for me, I don't never want to Boston for the rest of my life.
Well, all I want to do is take a picture of this and use it as Christmas card. That's all I want to do.
Hey man, if you want some nice gifts, do not put that on there. Yeah, this was the final straw for me.
The week the Cowboys play the Eagles, boy, we're gonna bring this back up. Boy, we're gonna bring this up.
God, this is crazy. This is why America don't bet.
Yeah, don't bet.
Don't bet.
And it don't work.
The stuff when it doesn't work out for you.
I told you.
This is the kind of stuff you got to deal with. This is like scar stuff. This stuff leaves scars, man. This ain't right over here, man.
I told you I turned 21 and I've been watching James Bond all my life, and James Bond would be gambling at the card table, so I'm gonna go to the casino and I'm gonna play the blackjack, and you know what I mean.
You was James Bond.
I could. If you would have told me I wasn't James Bond, I would never believe you. I knew I was James Bond. So it was over. I lost the money, so I was like, okay, when I get my money back? The man was like, what? I said, what, you gonna keep my money? This is how betting works. I said, I'll never do this again. This is dumb.
Yeah, see, it's. I'm not gonna ask you how much you lost, but it was enough.
It was more than enough.
It was
more than enough.
Yeah, man, that's
a whole week paycheck.
And you know what's crazy? If you go into places like that, they are more jam packed than the church.
You know what? And what's crazy is,
and get mad at the church for tithing.
They all searching for something that is not real, because casinos make money for a reason. They give you free drinks for a reason. They want you to stay there and spend your money.
Yeah.
There's no winning in this.
There was a guy who used to come to quick story. This guy used to come to previous job I had, and he come to therapy, got a knee replacement, and he was, when I say this guy had to be in his 60s, I'm talking about a better.
Yeah.
He was a big time better.
Yeah.
Came one day, got his, he was like, I won't be here for a couple, about a month. I'm like, what's, you all right? And he was like, no, I'm, went to the casino. I won $57,000.
Right.
So me and my wife, we going to drive all around the country. I said, $57,000? He said, then he went to Vegas.
Right.
This is when he came back, he told me. Went to Vegas and went there, stayed in one of the, nice hotels. He said, we won another $40,000.
Right.
He said, by the time we got back to the room, there was a note on his door that said, we're offering you 3 extra days free.
Yes.
Yeah. Stay up in here.
Stay up in here.
Because we know free breakfast, all of that. He was like, and that's when I said to my wife, we got to get out of here. He said they met us at the door.
Yes, sir.
You sure you don't want to stay? Let's stay. We can, what else you need?
It's all set up.
Yeah.
Oh, they'll let you win just to keep you coming back. But you're going to lose more than you're going to win.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they make money. And it's so bad that what casinos do, and my wife used to do this when we first got married. What she would do is she'd go play the quarter machine.
Mm-hmm.
She'd drop the quarter in the machine. And they would send her stay free at the casino.
Yeah.
They'd be like, stay a couple nights free.
Yep.
Because they think she's going to gamble with money. I'm like, man, they really know what they doing.
Yeah. And did you know with the casinos, I read this in a Time Magazine article, but when the casinos, when somebody wins that machine,
yeah,
they automatically take that machine out and destroy it, and then they put another one back in the next hour.
Ooh.
Yeah, because they don't want it to happen again.
They don't want it to happen no more.
Nah.
You get to win every once in a while.
They're going to bring another one it's rigged.
Make you lose.
Yeah, they rig it. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, that's a work. Yeah, shout out to Dr. Pookie. That gambling problem she had.
Boy, I tell you, boy, you might not make it, boy, this Saturday.
See me drop the quarter. Let me drop a quarter, baby. Drop a quarter.
Yeah, that's just a scary thing for me, man.
Yeah, they'll send you a weekend free. They'll send you a stay for free.
But as soon as you ain't got no money, guess what?
Oh yeah, if you stop gambling, they ain't send you nothing.
Yeah. Hey, don't seem like you ain't gambled today.
Same thing with the cruises. Cruises do the same thing.
Yeah.
If they think you gambling, they'll start. You want to come on a cruise for 3-4 days?
I remember me and my wife. We went on our cruise. We was on there for 8 days. You see about the whole cruise about a day.
Yeah.
You walking around.
Right.
But we was walking one night, just walking through, and was going to a show or something, and walking past a casino, and you got somebody by the door. We walking past, and we're laughing, and the guy said, "Why don't y'all come on in and bring some of that laughter and enjoy it in the casino?"
Right.
I said, "What?"
Right.
I'm like, "No." I said, "Man, that's money, man. That's not." And then he said, "Not if you get a card.
You're right.
It'll just go on everything." Nah, man. Yeah, nah, I'm good.
I ain't never been into that.
People walking out of here mad.
I can't lose money. I can't do that. I'll pinch pennies.
And then you lose money on a cruise. What you gonna do? Can't leave.
I'll squeeze a penny in the screen. Pennies be screaming all over my house.
Man.
Let us go. Like, nah, not today. Not today. And no, not today.
Yeah, there's no way, man. That's something. Well, hey, Jimmy Butler and y'all.
Hey, listen, Jimmy Butler and them.
Quit playing.
They don't want to take no more chances.
Nah, don't bet on this, man. Because
don't do it.
That's a dangerous person when you give him a little confidence.
So what you want to do is go in Boston, win that game. You don't want to play no more, because if you let them win in Boston, then that Miami game, all the pressure on you. They thinking, hey, well, we was down 3-0, so you don't want to take them chances.
And it really shifts, because now you're going into Boston. They are going to be loud.
Yes,
they're going to be loud. You better not. I mean,
they're going to try to will their team to win.
Yeah, every game, teams are going to make mistakes, but when you make mistakes, they're going to try to. Boston now they playing with house money.
Yep.
It's the pressure's on you to keep us out of here.
Yep.
God, you let it go 3-2.
That's what happened to the Sixers.
Yep. Up 3-2.
The Sixers could win it at home in front of your crowd.
And had a game 3 like Boston had. Well, that was game 7, really.
Yeah, that was game 7 they had.
Yeah.
But the point is, if you'd have handled your business in Philly at home in front of your crowd, game 7 could never happen because you'd have won the series.
They thought they won the series game 5.
They thought all we gotta do is win at home. It ain't nothing. No, you better bring your A game. And same thing with Miami. They better bring that A game this game.
But you know what? Like we were talking about on the before the show, Jimmy Butler's the kind of player where he's not gonna let them.
Yo, yeah, you ain't gonna you gonna play. You gonna give 100%.
Yeah, you're not gonna. What we're not gonna do is allow this team to just stay around.
You don't want to play with Jimmy Butler.
That'll be that, and that's rough too. Boston losing all 3 of your home games.
Oh man. Well, when Brown is thinking, where I'm playing that next year.
Yeah, and losing a series, the way this it's looking like it's going to go, that it kind of starts making your decision a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Because if you would have lost Game 7 off of like close game, everybody gave their fight, you could say to yourself,
maybe I need to come back.
Yeah, we right here. Like we just need to work a little bit harder. Now y'all was getting
y'all was getting blown.
Y'all was getting whooped.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we'll see the focus that Miami has this game in Boston, and we'll see how hungry Boston is in front of their crowd, because the last time they played Miami and Boston, that was a bad look. Mm-hmm. That was a real bad look. So we'll see who shows up.
And Miami and Jimmy Butler and his, the Heat, they play better on the road.
Yeah.
They like that kind of they like that energy.
I'm that type of person too.
Yeah.
I feel better on the road where everybody's against me. It's me against the world. You know what I mean? I just feel better.
It's so much better that I can shut you up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All y'all hollering, screaming, going against me, and I can be the one to end this thing.
Yeah, I'm better like that too. I'm better on the road where people talk bad about you. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, all right. I got something for you.
And think about how mad, though, Miami is. We could have ended this thing. Bam knows he played bad.
Yeah.
Butler knows he plays bad. And you got a coach who's going to make those adjustments. And now you have veteran leadership with Kevin Love. He's obviously on the other end of his career. Right. But that veteran leadership you've been in these things.
And you got Pat Riley. And Pat Riley telling them old Laker stories, Knicks stories.
Half of them don't even know James Worthy is.
They don't know who James Worthy is. He said, one time James Worthy, they were like, excuse me, coach, who's James Worthy? Like, you know what? Never mind.
See that right there? Somebody say that to me. Who's James Worthy?
Yeah, who's James Worthy?
I'm gonna be highly upset.
Yeah, you'd be like, you know what? All you young people, get out of here. You whippersnappers.
That's
what I do at the daycare.
Where would you? Let me ask you this, Real. Where would you rank James Worthy on your list against LeBron? Because now James Worthy
I got LeBron 27th. I got James Worthy 30th. Maybe 35.
James Worthy was a bad boy.
James Worthy was bad. I used to do the James Worthy. I used to come down the middle and lift that thing up.
Yeah.
Boy, I used to do that. I used to do that.
In this, I mean, I know we keep talking about these, but this stuff is interesting to me because it gives you a different insight. Now, James Worthy in this era.
Oh no, James Worthy this era?
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. He would be a monster because that first step he had was different.
That's what I'm saying. And then in the way the Showtime Lakers was in transition, James Worthy.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And he could shoot.
And he'll hit that mid-range shot all day, every day. And you couldn't touch him. Matter of fact, that's how you would play him. You would try to be physical with him. And if you can't do that with the day's rules, oh Lord. He's gonna light you up.
Yeah, man. He'd be.
I can see him coming down the middle now, lifting that thing up there like this, dunking.
He'd be 30 easily.
Oh yeah. He'll give you 30 easily.
Yeah, he'll give you 30 easily.
Yeah, definitely. And today's rules, yeah, definitely. Yeah, James Worthy. Look him up, young people. Man, he was the man. Showtime Lakers.
Everybody think Klay Thompson just showed up out of nowhere. His dad.
Yeah, his dad. His dad was a tough guy, though. That's the crazy part. Yeah. His dad was a big physical guy.
Michael Thompson.
And then Klay is a little short jump shot shooting guy. You know what I mean?
But that's how, sometimes that's how it'd be.
Yeah.
This the era.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
For real.
Klay Thompson don't want to.
For real. Yeah, his dad was big, strong. Michael Thompson. He was big, strong, physical guy.
Those were. That's when I really started liking basketball. Them Showtime Lakers, man. It was just
Showtime Lakers.
Yeah, just the excitement of just them, man. Magic Johnson, like I said yesterday, that's my favorite player all time.
Magic leading the point, running the break, this and that thing.
Where you got him ranked as point guard all time?
See, I can't rank the point guards, but
he's up there.
He top. He one of the top point guards. Him. Isaiah. Frazier.
Bob Cousy.
Believe it or not, Bob Cousy can play.
No, I know. Bob Cousy's good.
Yeah, all of them cats, I couldn't even rank them. I would just say, that's the group right there.
Mm-hmm.
Magic was not only a superstar, but he was clutch. What he did to the Sixers in the championship series showed how clutch he was. He was like, I don't care what I got to do.
As a rookie.
Yeah, as a rookie. I don't care what I got to do.
That's why I don't like hearing some of these guys. They talking about, give them a year to develop and all this kind of stuff. Nah, man. Magic and Bird, they came in winning championships.
Well,
ain't no excuses
over
here.
Remember, back then you stayed all 4 years, though. So
that's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
You was a grown man. You know what I mean? You was a grown man coming to the league. Magic and Bird, they was grown men. They came in grown men. You know what I mean?
You coming in the league and everybody scared of you just showing up.
Yeah, they were big, strong, just coming off championships in college basketball. That team Magic led at Michigan State. I mean, it was no question how good they were. Against Bird. Yeah. In Indiana State. And there was no question they were grown men coming into the league.
I miss those times, man. But, Red, we're going to take a break because, this thing, I gotta get a break from this little thing next to me.
Since you're a Cowboy fan now, it's America. You know what? Us
man.
Cowboy fans, we'll be right back in 1 minute.
Whoa.
A Leap of Faith Child Development Center is now hiring new teachers for infants, toddlers, preschool, TECE2, or CDA. If you love caring for children, give them a call at 302-543-6256. That's area code 302-543-6256. And or send your resume to a leapoffaith68@yahoo.com.
America, we're back. And you know what, Ryan? As basketball season is closing, I want to talk about a little bit of baseball.
Yeah.
Because I got the standings right here. I want to show the baseball standings and what we know, what we didn't know, and what we hardly could believe. Let's start off here in the AL East. You know Tampa Bay was going to be good.
Yeah, they started off undefeated.
You knew the Yankees were going to be good. But the team that surprised me, Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore Orioles.
They're going to surprise us too this year.
Yeah.
But the Orioles
have
always been a story franchise.
They have.
But yeah, you wasn't expecting this from Baltimore.
No, not at all. Not at all. They are looking they're young, they're looking very good, and they are a surprise to me in the AL East. I like Baltimore. Me and my wife, we go to the Baltimore games.
League East Zone, number 1 Tampa Bay, 35 win.
She gets
Number 2 Baltimore, 31 win.
Yeah, so Baltimore got good for
Number 3 Illinois Yankees, 30 win.
Crab cakes.
Number 4 Boston, 26 win.
She get some crab cakes.
Yeah, fries too with it.
Yep. We stay at the hotel. Man, please.
And now, like you said, you go to some of those games. Baltimore, I like Baltimore's bullpen.
Yeah,
they know how to get in your head, man.
Yeah.
The thing I like about Baltimore, they're tough.
They are a tough team.
Yeah, they're
young, talented, tough. I like them. And you fast forward and go to the other divisions, but yeah, that Baltimore team has surprised me how good they are. But
and I think they can hold up all the way through.
Well, the Yankees ain't playing. Yankees.
Yeah, the Yankees saw them last night.
Did you see that?
Judge doing what Judge do.
Yankees is a good team.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got the AL Central. And AL Central, I was surprised how number one, can the Cleveland Indians go back to being the Cleveland Indians? What's this Guardian thing? It throws me off when people say it.
Yeah,
we got the AL West. We got the AL West, Texas and Houston. Texas is surprising too.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know Texas was going to be that good.
But the Rangers have always been
a good team.
Yeah, they've always been in the mix. But now, obviously, it's early.
Yes.
You still got 100 and some odd games to go. But Texas is looking formidable now.
Yeah, they are. They look real good. I like that Texas team. The NL East. They go my team, the Atlanta Braves. That's going to win the World Series, by the way. The Atlanta Braves.
Yeah,
Then you got the Mets, a good team. You got Miami, a good team.
Why you stop? Why wait? Hold you. I mean, you was zipping by. Then you went to Philly and was it a red light somewhere?
You got Phillies.
Yeah, they not look. They a little rough.
Well, you know this.
But thank God,
last year they came on late in the season.
They started the same way, but you know, they're dealing with a lot of injuries and Bryce Harper's coming back. They trying to figure out where they fit in, but they got to figure it out because they on some slides, man.
I mean,
three game losing streak. You win one, then you go on a 4-game losing streak.
They in a very tough division. That's a tough division.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then you got the NL Central. Oh, this is my second surprising team. That Pittsburgh team, surprise! Oh yeah.
Yeah, Pittsburgh
Pirates.
They might be the only surprising one in Pittsburgh this year.
Man,
because I don't know if the Steelers going to do anything.
I knew Milwaukee was going to be good, but the Pittsburgh Pirates, surprise.
See, but also too, you know, in the beginning of the year,
we are family.
We've seen Pittsburgh, the Pirates do this before.
Yeah, back in the 70s.
You hot in the beginning.
Willie Stargell on them. We are family.
Yeah, well, that's a different whole different Pirates team.
These cats wouldn't even lie back then.
Yeah, man. But it is a surprise.
Yeah,
with the Pirates.
Pittsburgh is a surprise.
By the time we get to July,
end of July.
Yeah, then you start to
separate.
Yeah, some of the teams start to separate, and I'm anxious to see, can Pittsburgh sustain all of this? Because, like I said, we've seen them do this early in the season.
Kind of like the Philadelphia Eagles.
I wouldn't go that far.
Same state.
I wouldn't go that far.
Then you got the NL West. And them Dodgers are no joke.
Tell you, man. The Dodgers, I know. Is it even the Dodgers? It's just Magic in them.
Magic in them.
That'd be a good name, man.
Yeah, no, that would be a good name.
It's Magic in them over there.
Magic in them.
Since he's been there, man, he's taken them to a level of consistent winning.
Yes. The Dodgers are no joke. And now Arizona, the Diamondbacks are playing real good baseball. Mm-hmm. You got real talented Padres team. San Francisco hanging around there, but the Dodgers,
they run that.
Do they?
They run that division.
They beat my Braves the last 2 games. I don't like that.
Yeah, the Dodgers are.
I don't like it.
We know. See, the Dodgers are a team that we know what they're going to be. We know what they're going to be at the end of the season.
The Dodgers don't get along.
I can
beat my team.
I can hear it in your voice, man. See, everybody on television are watching us sitting here, but I can feel the energy.
Yeah, that's right.
When you start talking about the Dodgers,
I don't like it.
The rev gets you hear his voice changing.
I don't like
he starts changing into somebody totally different.
Braves, I don't like it.
But you know what, Rev? There's some sunshine on the horizon.
That's right.
You know, you're number one in the NL East.
That's right. We number one.
You know what I mean? It's you play the Phillies tomorrow.
We got the Phillies. We open up a series with the Phillies. Let's go ahead and whip up on them. Let's go ahead and whip up on them.
Yeah.
Get some easy wins.
You know what's surprising to me?
Who?
I think the Marlins are going to be more surprising than what people think. They've been a little up and down right now, but as the series or as the what you call
season.
It, the season goes along, Marlins are going to be somebody to be.
The Marlins got one of the better farm systems.
Mm-hmm.
They always produce players. They just trade the players away.
I know,
but they produce good players.
Yeah, if they can keep them together, man, I think Florida is going to be. They're going to be something to watch out for.
I was looking at some houses in Florida the other day, and I saw this neighborhood because me and my wife are going to move to a 55 older neighborhood because she old. But
tell you, boy, you ain't going to make it, man.
But it was a nice neighborhood, nice house and stuff, right? And then they said something that I was like, never mind. They was like, see that alligator over there?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, alligator.
Yeah. They
got an alligator in the neighborhood.
And that's a lot of those houses.
You got to watch your dog when you walk in the watch your dog. I ain't worried about the dog.
Yeah.
It's an alligator.
Did you see the one where the guy was in Florida, and this was an Airbnb in Florida.
Yeah.
Right across the street from a 55 and older neighborhood you talking about.
See?
Because
the older people don't run as fast.
And it was the Airbnb was here, then it was the water, and then it was the 55 and older neighborhood. Guy came outside, alligator sitting right in his front yard.
The Gators know. The Gators know that 55 and older don't run as fast. Plus, they a little tastier.
Listen, man.
They've been marinated.
A little bit more seasoned.
Yeah, they've been seasoned.
Yeah, a little bit more seasoned.
Alligator be like, well, this good snack right here.
I don't play with stuff like that. Man. I don't play with animals, man. No. I don't got time.
I believe the right thing to do with animals is you leave them alone, they leave you alone.
And they leave you alone. Yeah, man. I don't
mess with me. I don't mess with them.
An alligator, man.
They had an alligator in the neighborhood. How about you gotta be careful with your dog? My dog? You think I'm worried about my dog?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's just animals. Period.
If I was walking the dog and the alligator was chasing me, I'd be like, sit.
That'll be the time the dog ain't gonna listen to you, my man. He gonna say, "Nah, man, I got 4 legs. You gotta catch up with me."
Listen, we both got. Somebody gotta tell the story, and you can't talk.
And you know what they say, alligators, you got to run zigzags, man, if they chasing you.
You got okay. I'm glad you told me that.
Because they say if you run it straight, an alligator's too fast.
That's too fast for you.
But if you zigzag,
he can't catch it. He
can't but that's the thing, Reb. A 55 and over. If a 55 and over,
that's why
if a 55 and over zigzag, the balance is off.
That's why they at the 55 and over place, because they know. Yeah. They gonna get a little snack. They gonna get.
You think
they get a snack?
You think they be talking to each other?
They be talking to each other.
They gonna say, "Here come Harold. Here come Harold.
Yeah,
Here come Harold."
Where you been? 55 older.
You look a little full, Harold.
Man, it's gonna tasty over there. Yeah. They tasty over there.
Yeah, hey man, Florida is a nice place, but that's the one thing you got to look out for.
The alligators.
Yeah,
because I ain't playing around. I was like, nah.
And that's one thing to look out for. You know, they don't say nothing about no fox.
The squirrel.
They go straight.
Alligator.
Alligator get a hold of you.
See, the alligator we gonna have a problem. Alligator come at me, we're gonna have a problem.
They say, when an alligator bone bites down, they said his jaw locks. He's got a piece inside of his jaw where it locks.
Well, when I bite down, my jaw locks too. Because I'm going to bite him back. I'm going to bite you back.
You remember the Jim Carrey movie when he was in the water fighting the alligator? Right. That's going to be you,
That's going to be me. I'll bite an alligator. I'll bite him.
Miss Price, all I ask you is just have the camera out when that happens. If I see you in the water fighting the alligator.
I'll be I always remember they would show the family that was riding a bike. The family riding a bike, and they was by the water, and an alligator grabbed the son. And
off
the mom
and
dad, off the bike. And the mom and dad was a little in front of them because the 2 kids were younger. And the sister saw the alligator grab the little brother, and she fought that alligator.
That's my girl.
Like a trooper.
That's my girl.
I mean, she dropped the bike and went in there and grabbed that alligator, and the mom and dad came over there and they fought for the boy, and they got the boy out and everything. She was on it. I mean, she was on point.
See, and as the brother gets older, he's always indebted. You can't say
alligator can take him off.
You better not say nothing about my sister. I don't even say nothing about my sister.
The alligator pull him off, grab him off that bike, had him by his foot.
You know the bragging rights you got because it's on video. You can't do nothing to me. I fought the alligator.
The whole family fought the alligator. They beat the poor alligator was on for help.
I'm about to say the alligator probably said they crazy.
The alligator was help.
The alligator probably said, I just wanted to shoot.
Yeah,
he followed the shoot.
Snack.
That's crazy, man.
Family fought him. They riding their bike. You gotta I'll pull that up tomorrow because that's funny.
Yeah, I ain't never seen that.
Yeah, the whole family fought the alligator. But yeah, you got to be careful because in Florida, they got hurricanes and alligators.
See, but the thing about it too. Speaking of that, Rev, they had a hurricane down in Florida, and the guy came down the steps with his phone to show how deep the water was in his living room.
Yeah.
He came down the steps. The alligator was sitting right there, right by the step in the water. All you seen was his eye.
How about, hey, Jim, what's going on?
Yeah. You ready now?
Yeah.
Nah. See that kind of stuff? See, I'm
glad you're home.
See, that's why Florida's out for me. You know, when I decide to go on,
right?
You know, and go and relax and go on, now Florida's out.
You ain't fooling Florida.
Now Florida's out, man.
Oh man,
I can go to Florida, but nah.
Yeah, because alligators and hurricanes. That's what they got.
And them alligators are different. They bigger.
Yeah, they.
It don't even matter. It don't even matter. It could be a baby alligator. It's an alligator.
It's an alligator. Now I'll tell you this. I will tell you this. Alligators is delicious.
I disagree.
What?
I disagree.
It's a gator?
You know, on one time in my life, I said, let me go and try.
Yeah, it was delicious.
And I tried.
Alligator.
Octopus is delicious.
Octopus is delicious. Frog legs are too.
Nah, see, you got me there.
What, the frog legs?
Nah, I'm not.
Man, you better get some frog legs. You better get a plate of frog legs, I'm trying to tell you.
My dad, man, you know.
Your dad got good taste.
My dad from down south.
Yeah.
He used to have muskrat.
Muskrat? Over some rice?
Let me tell you something.
Woo!
Anything that end in rat. Anything that end in rat.
They taste like chicken.
Anything that end in rat, it's a no for me.
Man, please. Man, you know what I would like to try soon too is I seen they showed in Asia they had the tarantulas.
You know what, Rev?
That thing looked delicious.
This is why I know this thing right here is this ain't been sitting right with
beautiful.
me.
That's beautiful.
This tarantula.
They cooked up these tarantulas, right? Them things look all crispy and crunchy.
I wish people could see the big time producer we got in the back. When you said tarantula, Jim's face said, "Oh yeah, he crazy."
See, y'all think that because y'all ain't see it.
A tarantula.
Pull up the video of them frying up them tarantulas.
There's no way
and
you
them
can
eating them tarantulas. Them things look crunchy.
There's no way that you can make that look delicious.
They look delicious. I would like to try some.
You was hungry that day.
No, I'm trying. They had big old tarantulas, right? They put them in the pan. Them things fried up. Them things curl up all up, and then they hit them. They were crunchy. I was like, I gotta get some of that. I gotta get some of that.
Your taste palette expands ways away, man. A tarantula, Rev?
A tarantula. Look delicious.
Hey, man.
Fry him up.
If my kids heard you say that, because my kids, they'll come to me and say, you know, Daddy, it's a spider in the in the bathroom, and you know the way they're acting, you would think it's a tarantula.
Right.
When you go in there, you kind of gotta move in close to look at it. You almost gotta put your eye close to make sure it's a. If they heard you say you would eat a tarantula, my son would probably pass out in front of you. He would say, "Oh, the red." He said, "The red, not the red."
The tarantulas are delicious. I'm telling you, they look delicious. I got to try it. I've eaten a whole lot of things, especially out of the Marine Corps. But it's a tarantula. When I saw them eating them tarantulas, I was like, yeah, I got to have that.
Now, what's one food that you wouldn't try?
Anything that's not cooked. As long as you cook it, I don't care.
Oh, just don't bring a fox.
Yeah, just don't bring nothing live to me. I don't play them type games. I want to cook. But I tried chocolate colored ants, grasshoppers. I've tried a whole bunch of things. As long as it's cooked now. As long as it's cooked.
Well, we know you like chocolate.
Yeah.
We heard the stories about chocolate.
Me and chocolate is tight.
So you like chocolate so much.
I think that's it.
You like chocolate so much.
I think that's them.
Rev,
that's them right there.
Rev,
Look at that. Look how delicious they look. They look like fries, don't they? They don't look like fries. They tarantulas.
Rev,
and they are delicious.
That doesn't look delicious.
Wait till you see. When they bite into them tarantulas.
Are those red spiders?
Yeah. I think those peppers, actually. But yeah, they delicious. Look at the tarantula. Look at the tarantula. Throw them in there.
Rev, you can't be serious.
Look. Crunchy and delicious. When I seen that, I was like, I got to have that. I got to try that.
This is what happens when you become a Cowboys fan? This the kind of stuff happens?
Yeah, I mean, you closer to nature.
I mean, you'll try it.
Look, put it on there.
You'll try anything.
Look how delicious they look. Look how delicious they look. They get them right. Look at it. Clean them all good. You got to clean them good. You clean them all good, then you fry them up. Look at frying. Look at had the oil. Did you see the olive oil? That was real olive oil. That was real olive oil. You fry them up, and then they just delicious. Oh, look at that. You season them.
If me and Chrissy ended up in the woods,
right,
and she was cooking up dinner,
yeah,
and you brought a plate
of delicious
tarantulas,
you eat them. Those onions on them bad boys.
What the church song say? Get thee behind me. I saw Satan.
Yeah,
I told Satan.
Those are onions in that bad boy. Fry them.
What? There's no way.
Look how they fry crispy. You can't tell me you tell me they don't look good.
I can tell you with no conviction.
Look,
it looks horrible.
That thing look delicious. Look at the legs. Look how delicious they look. They crunchy too.
I don't even know what to say.
Man, look at them. Look at look. Throw some green peppers. Oh, man, you tell me that don't look delicious.
It doesn't.
Tell me that don't look delicious. That thing got all type of spices and then the seasoning.
These are not women of the cloth. These are demons. That's who these women are. We are watching Satan's work.
What you do is you gotta season them up. You gotta clean them first.
Look at that.
Look how look at the peppers and the greens and they just all fry up together. And guess what? They healthy. They're healthy. No added.
Who told you that they're healthy?
Because they nature. They come from the earth. They healthy.
Would you eat a pile of dirt?
No.
It's from nature.
But you ain't cooking.
Okay, you got me there.
Yeah, cooking the seed.
Nah, man. I mean, come on, man. Not a spider, man.
Not a spider. A tarantula. Big old spider. You cook them up. They tasty and delicious.
Curly fries.
That's what they are. They just curly fries. Asian curly fries. And I can't wait to get there when I go to Asia. The first thing I'm going to ask for is tarantula. Can I have some tarantula?
And they waiting on you, too.
Oh, yeah.
Them.
They going to be come over here. Come over here.
Both of them. Them two.
Them two right there. Come here.
Yeah.
Come here, Rev.
You see, they're cooking outside of the church.
They cooking outside in nature.
They are demonic.
I keep telling my wife, cooking outside in nature is healthy for you. It's healthy.
Miss Price.
Look how delicious they look.
Miss Price, cook up some spiders for him.
I'm trying to tell you. I looked into it to see if you can't order them, but you can't order them.
You really serious? You looked into it for real?
Yeah, I was gonna fry some up. You gotta go over there and eat them. You can't order them. You can't order deadly insects coming to the country. Can't do it. But yeah, they delicious. I know they are.
I bet you if they came over here and had a different, a broader
palate,
or they seen that there's different things that they could have, they would throw them to the side.
No, that's a lie. So look how, see, they got the family recipe. I'll see what it is. You ain't used to the family recipe, but they got it. Oh my goodness, look. Oh my goodness. Oh, look how crunchy they look. Tell me they don't look crunchy and delicious. Look how happy they are. Because it's delicious. It's healthy. Look at she done broke off the leg and just ate the egg like a French fry.
She don't have no soul.
Like a French fry. It look like a French fry.
Look in her eyes. It's dead.
Look how healthy they look.
She is gone.
That's how you eat healthy. You eat healthy, and tarantulas are healthy. They're delicious.
See, after that, who gonna kiss her, man?
What?
She got spider leg coming out of her tooth. Nah, man. See what I'm saying? These are not.
You got some of your tooth with a spider leg.
These women are unclean.
Man, I'm trying to tell you,
look at them. They eating it like it's a chicken wing, man. Don't eat it up close. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. See, you know what?
Tell me they ain't delicious.
It's still moving, man.
Tell me they ain't delicious.
That spider's still alive.
That spider was trying to get out. That spider was trying to get out.
What if we got?
That spider was like, no, help me, Rev. I'm like, I'm gonna get some too. That thing delicious.
See, Rev, I don't know.
Every day is something new.
Oh yeah,
every day is a surprise or two. That's why you tune into Faithful Sports.
We've been doing this almost a year.
Yeah, almost a year.
And you never seem to amaze me, Rev. It's something new every day. Tarantulas, Rev?
Fried tarantulas. And they're delicious.
Fried and laid to the side.
Man, them legs just sticking up there. You know how crispy them legs were? After they were fried, you know how crispy and crunchy they were? Have that with a Sprite.
See, you saying this like you watching the game. Let me go get my chips and a soda. So you just gonna get yourself some tarantulas and a Sprite.
Did you see him throw the peppers on him? You seen him throw the pepper? You seen him throwing peppers on there? Lord, that was good. The Rev happy. The Rev happy and ready for lunch.
You really would try that, Rev?
Would I try it?
I gotta see it though. I want to see it for myself.
Woo! Would I try it?
You already had chocolate covered ants.
Yeah, I already had chocolate covered ants.
Chocolate covered grasshoppers. Now, which one's better?
The ants are pretty delicious. The ants are pretty delicious.
You see what happens when you go into the military.
Grasshoppers, you actually survive off grasshoppers.
They get you. They train you to some stuff.
Locusts. Grasshoppers are just locusts.
Well, I mean, when you out in the,
you can eat locusts as just like your main meal. It's actually good for you.
I mean, I don't know what to say, Rev.
You fry that thing, and you fry up locusts too.
I'm shocked.
The big locusts, just locusts and grasshoppers, the same thing. They just big one with fly. That's locusts is fly.
So when you outside, sometimes you may see a grasshopper. You think about it?
Do I? Do I? I be looking at them. I like, you a little bigger. I'd have ate you. You know that, right? Lucky you little. But yeah, I would eat them. And I ain't tell you about the tree, the little lava.
Yeah, like the little worm.
Yeah, they
like white
in the tree. Yeah, they white.
Mm-hmm.
You fry them things up. Them things crunchy too. I seen Survivor Man eat them. Them things, he was crunching on them things. He like, this is delicious. I was like, I know it is.
Well,
I know it is.
You know, when you hungry, you can't. Anything can happen.
I mean, good food is good food. Good food is good food. My palate is similar to the Asian brothers and sisters.
So, hey man, I mean,
some rice. The man's best friend over some rice. I ain't got no problem with it.
Said man best friend over some rice.
Over some rice.
I tried to tell my daughter that. She said no, it's not. Okay.
And I don't know why certain people act like, because when you go to them Chinese restaurants, it's a couple house pets missing.
I mean, hey, think about this. Remember,
a couple house pets are missing.
We grew up.
Yeah, because you know, chicken legs ain't this small. Red chicken legs this small. You know that.
We grew up in Wilmington.
Meow.
Over in off Maryland Avenue.
Yeah.
When I grew up.
Yeah.
Right in the corner, when you come out of the neighborhood, right over there in the corner used to be a veterinarian, a veterinarian spot.
Yeah.
What'd you think it is now?
What is it now?
Number One China.
That's what, you know what? I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You are exactly right.
Right across from that, right across from that Cumberland Farms. Yeah.
You are totally right. You are totally right.
When I first seen that,
yes, sir.
I said, "What the?"
Yes, sir. You are totally right. Yes, sir. I've eaten in there, by the way.
Have you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 'Cause I know. Meow.
And you know what? And
ain't got no problem with it. I got no problem with it.
Did you walk outside doing it?
Yeah, listen. I those are rice with that. I want rice. You want rice? I want rice, and give me the so-called chicken. And they were like, okay. You went small, large. I know. Give me large.
Oh, you want the Saint Bernard?
I want. Listen. Meow. Ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem with it.
I tell you, boy. Tarantulas and everything, man.
Yeah,
hey, Rev, I'll let the boy. You know what? It's the end of the show, Rev, so I can get this off my table.
You can take it off the table now.
Yeah. Let me get
Number one fan.
Get this off my table. Jesus.
Number one fan.
I need to win that.
Us Cowboy fans in the house, America.
Ain't no us.
Us Cowboy fans in the house. Boy, we're going to put this is going to be Christmas card. We're going to do it just like this. Christmas card. Yay! From Faith and Sports to you, America. Same time, same channel. Tomorrow. You don't want to miss it. We'll talk about some more food, by the way. And